Edith has quickly grown to trust you as a mentor. She wishes to discuss with you her aspirations and her fears.
An honorable victory.
I'm eager to learn more from you, Pineleaf. I know it will not come easily, but I will become a shield maiden, no matter the cost. I am fortunate to have met someone with the same determination and will to do good that I see in myself and in my father. All right? My strong will and determination are traits passed down from my father. Father loves all his daughters dearly, and he has supported my dreams of becoming a shield maiden. Yet his greatest desire is to sire a son, an heir to groom to take his seat when he should pass. When mother passed away, father was devastated, but he never abandoned his desire for a son. Mhm. His strong determination will not allow him to fail. He will pursue a new wife with dignity and purpose. I am confident that he will succeed in the end, and that he will have his son at any cost. With enough training, I hope to be able to rally and inspire others in the way that my father can. Oh, can you hear something? I could just imagine, with dignity, well, if he's trying to get Mildred's daughter there, I'm not too sure there's too much dignity in the way in which he's pursuing this, but that's another matter, and I won't mention that to her.
An honorable victory.
I hear the faint roar of fighting coming down from the training grounds. We had better investigate this in haste. Yes, we better. Hurry, we must be prepared. All right, I'm getting down, preparing. I've got spears ready. Oh, there you go. I guess we need to go down the safer way. Otherwise, I'll just roll down going bump, 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 bump. Oh, what's this? Idwolf, no! This is horror. Uh, well, you won't have to worry about what Athelwald thinks now.
Another lesson learned.
Idwolf has been wounded. It is not a fatal blow, but he will need someone to protect him. This must be the work of the Uruk's Pineleaf. No doubt they are assailing the training grounds. Go and assail the Uruk intruders while I stay and watch over Idwolf. Very well. I shall do so and deal with 9 Urukai who apparently are in the training ground. Well, at least they're on foot. Thank goodness. Ah, here we go. Unfortunately, we do have them in pairs. So I'll have to deal with them 2 at a time. There you go. Oh, yeah, it helps to get in the melee stance. There you go. Wrong stance! Well, that's the problem in switching back and forth so often here. Well, I'll just take it out. Let's not go about trying to ambush him. I want to get him before he gets to the others. Alright, that's 2 down. Now let's take care of this one. Oh, that's a wounded Rohirrim, not a... Oh, hello! Didn't see you. Sorry to ignore you completely. Hope you don't mind. Alright, now it's your turn. I'm sure you're happy to get an equal dealing of death. Alright, that's halfway through it. And another one is menacing marauders. Okay, good. And another pair. Oh, well, pair might not be the right word then. It looks like trio instead. There you go. Get you all three at the same time. You know, you guys aren't really all that impressive. I know you look big and mean and all that stuff, but now you're all dead. Alright, now let's get back to Edis. A timely return, Pineleaf. A large Uruk approaches. Oh, apparently so. Well, ouch! What? You killed those two already? Hey, you're getting better! There you go. You do show a lot of promise. Good. There we go. That's it for the Urukai.
An honorable victory.
We have defeated the invaders. It is most fortunate that we were nearby. Edw's wounds were not fatal, and the damage to the camp can be quickly repaired. These men owe us their lives, Pineleaf. We arrived just in time. An honorable victory, as you say. I hope that keeps them away for a while.
Another lesson learned.
I'm speechless, Pineleaf. We were able to repel the invaders and save the others. The men have begun to recognize my talents and treat me on equal footing. I can ask for no more than that. Never have I been so sure that becoming a shield maiden is what I'm meant for. I have earned great confidence in my abilities, thanks to you. You're welcome. And let's see if we have anything here that is useful for me. Not really. Oh well. I guess I'll just take that then. Whee!
There is still much to learn.
Thank you for all that you have done, Pineleaf. I cannot have come this far without you, but I must now prove my skills through my own deeds. Return to my father and inform him that I'm thankful for his encouragement and his aid. When next we speak, I hope to be a true sentinel of the Norcrofts. Very well. And I think I have discharged my obligation to Athwald quite well, and now I can continue with the epic storyline. I have spoken with Adis and helped her in her pursuit.
Thank you for your help.
I am grateful to hear that my daughter is enjoying her training. It seems you have a rather unique way of helping others, no matter the task. Your timing is uncanny, Pineleaf. I have another mission for you. I need a message delivered to Thane Elfmar, the son of Elfhelm, at the town of Faldham to the south. I have given orders for all capable riders to report their climbing for duty, yet few men have arrived from Elfmar's lands. Elfmar may stay, if he so desires, but his riders have orders to seek me with all haste. Well, alright. I will then finish off my favors to him by delivering that message, because just in case I need to go down into that area. Well now, what do you say, Corridon?
This city has little to fear of orcs, if you ask the opinion of an elf.
I've seen more secure homes, but they were in the Malorns of Lorien. This city has little to fear, if you ask the opinion of this elf. Athwart should see what he can do to protect the people who live elsewhere in Norcross, but he can do that without our presence. Well, there is that. And what's your opinion, Horn?
We need not stay here any longer. Cliving has strong walls.
And their defensive position is better than any of the other towns that we've seen. Athward has little cause to fear from orcs from this fortress. He does not need our help any longer, and we should be off. And I think I could make a good guess as to Nona's opinion.
I think it is time to go.
Well, What a shock! The Uruks we followed did not come this close to Cliving, either because it was not on the road or they were afraid of the town's defenders. Well, that's a possibility. It looks like we need to go, and besides, I need to go to Father to send that message.
You cannot blame me for wanting to keep skillful folk at the disposal of my people.
Yes, I understand that you do need to be off, but you can't blame me for wanting to keep skillful folk at my disposal. If you have business back at Elthangles, and can I ask you to deliver one more message for me? Well, it's on the way to Faltham, so I guess so. Yes. Now, good. This may surprise you, Pineleaf, but I have no male heir to carry on my line. Edith told me. Yes, well, I love my daughters more than my own life, but a son would release me from the worry that my line will end with me. My wife had been dead this past year, and it is time I begin thinking of the future. Here we go. Yes, St. Mildred of Elthangles has had more than her share of grief in these past few months. If it is in my power to heal the sorrow I can have caused her, I will do so. I desire her hand in marriage. I will respect her decision on this, but please express to her how strong a union between our families and our cities would be. The Norcrops could only benefit from such a union. It is not the first time I've asked for her hand, but it will be the last, no matter her decision. Mildred. Well, I don't think she's going to be very happy with that one, but there's another matter I have on this. Mildred has a grown-up son, right? Yeah. Oh, and has a grown-up daughter. She's still in childbearing years. I've spoken with your daughter, and I have a message from the Reeve.
You cannot be serious. That scoundrel, that braggart.
His actions doomed my husband, Pendrad, to death by the orcs, and he personally gave my son the wound that killed him. He has the gall to ask my hand not once, but twice, and to use friends to do it. I sent you to learn if my daughter Seaflad was being treated well by the murderer of her father and brother. Is she? Yes, she is being treated well, but I do suggest you keep an eye on her, because if you don't marry him, his affections may fall elsewhere, shall we say?
Thank you for easing the worry in a mother's heart.
If Seaflood says she's being treated well, I will keep my complaints to myself. Thank you for easing the worry of a mother's heart. My daughter is strong-willed, and I trust that she will have the sense to send word if her situation changes to ill. I hope so. Turning now to the well-being of my people, I find clarity. We must not rely on the Reeve to protect us. I do not trust him, but more so, I fear in my heart that he will see first to the fences of Cliving, and not leave his walls to protect the rest of us. The other towns of Norcrofts do not have Cliving's natural defenses. You have been a good help to me, but I know you're eager to progress westwards in pursuit of the Uruks that you seek. Go southwest to Faltham by way of the river crossing, to scout and see if the crossing is held by any foes. Also, I ask that you collect emblems of any orcs you find in the Norcrops. Show these emblems to Elfhelm, the Thane of Faltham, as proof that we must stand on our own and not rely on Otherward. Oh, no, wait. Elfhelm has gone to the fords of Isen. His son Elfmar must have rule of Faltham in his absence. Show him the emblems. All right. Oh, that's right. I think I spoke with Elfhelm, haven't I? Very well, I shall be off. And next. Oh, first I guess we need to cross the ford. Here is the crossing, and it looks safe. Well, on second thought, maybe it's not. We do seem to have a few orcs here, which I'll have to deal with. Besides, I need to get a couple of emblems anyway, right? There you go. One emblem. Right, any other orcs in this area? I'm sure I'll find some here and there. Now, let's get across while there's no one spying around. Then we can see what type of orcs we've got in this area. Probably many of them. This land seems to be lousy with orcs these days. In fact, I hear the sound of something. Yeah? These things are definitely all over the place. There you go. Aha! Gotcha! Gotcha. Hello, sir. I bring messages, one from the Thane of Ethangles and one from the Reeve.
You did very well.
Welcome. I am Elfmar, son of Elfhelm, Thane of Faltham. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Pineleaf. My men have heard the summons of Reeve Otherward, but have refused to answer his call. My scouts believe that the lands of Faltham are on the precipice of being besieged by orcs from the north, awaiting the same fate as many in Ethangles have already endured. My most skilled riders have chosen to stay and defend these lands. I will not force them to abandon the people of Faltham simply out of loyalty of the Reeve against their own will. Well,
I need your help if you can aid me.
I also bring a message from the Thane of Ethangles, Mildrith.
Welcome to Foldham, friends.
These are not the first such emblems that I have seen. I know the orcs move across the Norcross in great numbers. I am trying to do the best I can to combat them while my father is away at the Fords of Eisen. Oh yes, the Fords of Eisen.
You have seen battle. Would you like to train with my men?
I have known Thane Mildred since I was a boy. She was not Thane then, of course. It is a great shame what happened to her husband and to her son, but I'm not attributing her worst solely to grief. Reeve Otherward is many things, and I would never say he lacked courage, but the simple fact is that Cliving is far away. He worries first about Cliving, and second about the other towns within his riding. I cannot say I would do otherwise. Yes, I spoke with your father at the Fords of Eisen. Ah, I'm glad to hear that he still lives, Pineleaf. I would like to hear more about your account. While my father is away, I am trying to rule in his place as best I can. You have seen battle. Would you like to train with my men? We can discuss the state of things in Rohan, and you can tell me more of what you've seen beyond the borders. How will this training go? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.